We're here on a sunny, cold day here in November in Kansas City.
Sure.
We have an opening open. You can kind of see how you want to have where you get a good check of the entire opening to make sure there's no wood rot. That's covered by the new windows. We're going to get everything square and plumb in there so that we can get ready for our window completion. Here we are again, just taking a look at Justin and Pops hitting down the nails flush in the opening, taking a good inspection of the opening, seeing if there is some wear and tear, or if there's some actual rot. Look like there's some spots here that we're going to take care of, probably with some bleach and kills. Here we can see some other parts of the home that have had the windows installed, and we can see that we've sprayed the openings with 5% minimal expanding insulating foam spray. It takes away any possibility of future moisture penetration into the home, as well as any kind of air leaks. It's the best thermal barrier as well. On this particular installation, we call this a sheetrock return. You can see where the sheetrock goes back and returns or butts up to the window. So the window, when it was set from the outside, has a clean line here where we had the sealant. And it's a great finished window here. The customer is extremely happy so far. We can see Pops here setting his very first window ever, doing a great job to make sure that it's plumb and square and gets no type of air infiltration or where the window is racked and doesn't operate properly. He does a great job. What we're watching here is Justin, after setting the window so that it functions properly and works great in the hole, gives just enough room where if the house ever settles, it's not going to rack the window. Now with the retrofit window or a box unit, we're going to have that gap there. Contractors could use regular insulation, which is not good against moisture penetration, but it's a good insulator. Or they can use stops or dead air spaces, which aren't too bad for insulating, but what we like to do is the 5% minimal expanding foam spray. It's the only thing that stops moisture penetration. Is an insulator and also stops all air leaks into the home. It is the most expensive way to insulate those gaps, so a lot of companies just run from doing it that way just because of the pure cost of it. But if it is done correctly, you really need to use this kind of stuff in that opening so that we have a great finished product. We'll let that go ahead and set up before we go ahead and clean it off and finish with our outside stops. Now we see Pops doing one last check, making sure that the window functions real smooth going up and down. Now we're going to go ahead and finish off that gap there with a outside stop and seal. Make sure your contractor provides a general liability and workman's compensation policy before his men are allowed on your property to protect your investment and protect you from any accidents. If you would like to give Vantage Point Exteriors a call at any time, please 816-668-7240 or visit us on the web at vantagepointexteriors.com. We'd love to talk to you about your upcoming window replacement project.